But just wanted to make a couple announcements. So just so you guys know, there's a couple collaborations I'm working with behind the scenes that I'm really excited about. But just so you guys know, tomorrow we will be doing, or I will be doing a Skype with, if you want to look her up, her name's Naya. She's actually, it's funny, we have the same birthday, and she's a big whistleblower. She knows a lot of truths. I will be doing a live Skype with her, and then a live Skype with Gman, or aka the Purple Awakening. We'll be doing a live Skype tomorrow morning. I will be getting up very early to do this. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know, I'm going to say that this is what's supposed to be going on, because sometimes I have electrical interference when I do anything that's any sort of relation to like whistleblowing, guys. Like, they do not want you to hear it. So I'm going to be doing that live tomorrow, and I'm not sure when he'll be posting it, but look up the Purple Awakening and also look up Naya. I know my following's really small right now, but I kind of feel like you guys are the beginning of the army of truth seekers, so I really appreciate everybody's just mad love to you guys, and I've been receiving mad love from you just in my inbox. You guys have been really awesome, so thank you so much for following, or not following, I don't like that word either. Thank you for supporting. I don't like people who follow. Do not follow anything. Keep your power. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk a little bit today about transmuters. My friend had this idea that I should do like, and yeah, I'm calling you my friend because I feel like we're going to be friends, and yeah, but she asked what transmuters are. A lot of Aquarius right now are transmuters of energy. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what the day-to-day being a transmuter of energy is. So transmuters, we literally do that. We change energy around us from negative to positive. So the funny thing about being a transmuter is your power isn't just being there. Your power is in almost doing nothing sometimes. I know that when I go into a situation, the entire vibe changes. The entire vibe changes when I'm there. It usually improves. The actual vibration shifts from a 3D or whatever's going on up to a much more positive level. I do notice that around me. People do notice when I'm not there. People notice things change when I'm not there. So I can say, like, I think I mentioned this in another video, somebody was like missing my energy, and it really wasn't my energy. It's the fact that we amplify energy and then we shift energy up into a higher 5D vibration. So being a transmuter, the day-to-day with that, we're basically this huge ball of energy that permeates everything around us. So the thing with a transmuter, if there's naughty behavior around you, it comes out really quick. So if you guys are having problems with negative Nancy's, and I can say especially for Aquarius right now, you guys are going to be experiencing you don't have to do any negative anything or have any sort of reaction to negative behavior, because what will happen is that people that are negative around you will be exposed for what they are. So you really don't have to do anything. Being a transmuter in that way is kind of cool. The downside to being a transmuter is when you do have really negative or low level people around you or very close to you, you will have a physical reaction to it. So it's careful, just be careful to like mask these reactions, because normal humans can't take it. But what I notice is I tend to shake a lot. I really do. I shake a lot, and it's because negativity, when you're existing on a 5D and then a 2 or a 3D comes into your energy center, it really does affect you. So there's a couple people I like specifically can't be around because it's so when I say low level, I just mean the dimensions low. Low dimensional, or people who are who have mental illnesses or things like that, I will physically shake because my aura is trying to transmute them, is trying to change them. And what I do notice with people who like low level people who are around me, it's weird. I have a couple people who are abusers or people who are negative Nancy's, or who just treat people with such it's honestly such a disgusting behavior. But there's a couple, even residents I've noticed too, who they don't talk to me the way that they talk to other people, because there's something about our presence, it being so high vibrating that they can't speak negatively to you. Once they're in your presence, they're very intimidated by it, and they should be, because your guys' energy is at 5D and theirs is at 3D, and they can't compete with it. So I do find that, like, people notice that. They'll be like, why can't people, like, these angriest, hostile people, why can't they be, she came in today and she was a crazy person, and then when she deals with you, it's completely different. It's because they can't talk to us like that. They're not energetically allowed to. And transmuters are great at putting boundaries and blockages up. So, yeah, if anybody has questions about being a transmuter, transmuters, we just shift energy. People do notice when we're not around. People do notice when we start, especially at an office. And I've had this experience pretty much at every job I've ever been to. The worst one I can say, and I don't know, I'm allowed to say the name of the company or I'll get in trouble. The worst, I'm going to go ahead and say it because I don't give a shit. The worst company I ever worked for was ZipRecruiter. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. It's a very high pressure sales job, but ZipRecruiter is like where you go online and you can like find jobs and things like that. That building, and I'm not saying that job, I'm going to say management in that whole company sucks, but in that building, so it's a very big sales building, it's a very big sales office. There is so much sales and nasty behavior that goes on in that building that spirit physically pushed me out of that position. It physically pushed me out of that position. I've never been at a sales job that I didn't excel at before, and I did okay there, but their systems were so 3D and so low level that I could not be successful there, and I got physically pushed out by spirit. So a transmuter, they do notice when people leave. They do notice when you're not around, or when you take time off. In sales, you get the benefit of taking a lot of time off. So you get like unlimited PTO. It's a very, very cushy deal. But people do notice when you're gone. So if you guys have any questions about what transmuters do, our aura is very big, so we shake a lot too, because and it's funny because I human, so I will say it's my blood sugar, it's things like that. It's really not. It's me transmuting energy constantly, and if you can imagine a 3D shell holding all this energy in all the time, it's very, very difficult. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I appreciate the suggestion, friend. Yeah, drop a comment, share, like, anything like that. I'll be talking a little bit more about that. I'm holding off on Gemini for a very specific reason. Has a lot to do with Pisces. I got the same kind of reading, but I'm holding off on that because I do have my live Skype tomorrow. So yeah, if you guys want to tune in, I'm not sure when he's going to be posting it, but we're just going to do a live Skype about just a lot of whistleblowing kind of theories, or our spiritual experiences with I think for some reason it's going to go towards the government, or what we think about the government. That's kind of what I feel about it. But yeah, comment, share, like. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much. I feel like we're very small right now, but we will become very big. So yeah, I love you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.